Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scores A+. plus. He is truly an exceptional guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more likely to be someone who talks big rather than actually making it far in his career. He loves sharing exciting ideas and pointing out how things could be better, but when it's time to put in the hard, boring work, he gets distracted or loses interest. You may hear him make promises about what he wants to achieve, but progress will be slow or inconsistent.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't easily break down. He's able to handle setbacks without getting too upset or overwhelmed, and you won't see him shut himself off or sulk for days. He tends to brush things off rather than dig in and fix the problems.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually find him friendly and lively, but sometimes his blunt way of speaking can rub others the wrong way. He means well and cares about people, but isn't great at sugarcoating his words or thinking before he speaks. Colleagues might enjoy his energy but may not always feel respected by him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he'll genuinely feel proud of you and celebrate your success with enthusiasm. He isn't the type to get jealous or compare himself to you in a negative way. He believes in enjoying life and lifting others up, so your growth makes him happy.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he's unlikely to resent you or feel insecure. He's not someone who ties his self worth to paycheck size, and he's comfortable enough in himself to see your success as something to celebrate, not feel threatened by. He may even joke about it or show off your achievements to friends and family with pride.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is more likely to spend money without thinking too much about saving for the future. He enjoys treating himself and others, going out and making sure everyday life feels joyful, even if it means being a bit careless with his wallet. He believes money is meant to make life more colorful, not something to stress about too much.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He tends to live as if he has more than he actually does, sometimes spending on things he can't really afford just to enjoy the moment or impress others. He likes the good things in life, nice clothes, outings, celebrations, even if the budget doesn't quite stretch that far. If you want a steady, secure financial life, you'll need to guide him gently and help set boundaries because he's not naturally cautious when it comes to money.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, both with his money and his attitude toward people. He enjoys sharing what he has, whether it's treating friends to a meal or helping family without hesitation. If you value warm, giving people, he will feel like a breath of fresh air.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open about money and not secretive at all. If you ask him about his finances, he'll usually tell you the truth, even if things aren't perfect. He believes in sharing and being upfront, and you won't find him sneaking around or making secret purchases.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He's likely to feel that housework should be something you share, not just your job. He has a kind and caring nature, and he enjoys bringing joy to people around him. So he won't expect you to handle everything alone. For him, building a happy life together means sharing both the good times and the chores.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and even changing diapers, not just supervise from the side. He likes to be involved and doesn't shy away from hands on tasks, especially if it means making you or the family happy. You won't feel alone in day to day responsibilities with him around.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side rather than arguing just to prove he's right. He cares about your feelings and wants things to be good between you both. So he listens and shows warmth when you share your thoughts. Instead, he'll talk things through and often try to comfort or reassure you.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he usually stays respectful and doesn't turn hurtful or aggressive. He has a calm nature and isn't quick to lose control or lash out with sharp words. If something upsets him, he might speak his mind directly, but he won't attack you or say things just to hurt you.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He has a calm and gentle way of handling things, even when something goes wrong. This steady, easygoing nature is actually a good sign, not a red flag.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake rather than blaming you. He's open hearted and honest, so if something goes wrong, he's more likely to admit it with a smile or a gentle word. Instead, he'll own up, talk things through with you, and try to set things right.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and he understands that no means no. He cares about your feelings and wants you to feel safe and comfortable with him. You won't find him crossing lines or making you feel guilty for your choices.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their ups and downs, and your feelings matter to him more than his ego. You won't have to walk on eggshells with him. He's warm hearted enough to put your comfort above his own wants.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He believes that what happens between you two in private is special and should be kept safe, not used to hurt or embarrass you later. For him, love and trust go hand in hand, so he protects your dignity and feelings.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is generally faithful and values the connection he has with you. While he enjoys being social and may notice beauty around him, he doesn't let these things pull him away from his relationship. If you give him love, warmth, and openness, he's likely to stay loyal and committed.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He trusts you and gives you the space you need to be yourself without acting jealous or trying to control where you go or who you talk to. You can expect respect and breathing room with him, not a love that feels like a cage.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. When he cares for you or looks out for your safety, it comes from a place of genuine kindness and warmth, not from wanting to control your actions or decisions. With him, you'll feel cared for, not policed, and you'll have the space to be yourself.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and wants to share the journey with you. He likes being involved and he doesn't believe that looking after children is just the mother's job. He's ready to pitch in whether it's playing, helping with homework, or comforting a crying child.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He's gentle and patient, so he doesn't yell or punish harshly when mistakes happen. He knows that kids need support and reassurance, especially during tough times, and he's there to give it freely.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He values your happiness and understands that you have dreams, needs, and a life beyond just being a mom. He believes in sharing both parenting and household duties so you won't feel trapped or alone with responsibilities.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will support your career now only to ask you to quit after you have a child. He truly believes in your dreams and understands that your happiness is linked to your sense of purpose, both at home and at work. His support is genuine and lasting, not just temporary words.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite words on the surface. He cares about genuine connections and enjoys making others feel comfortable and welcome, especially family. Even if he's casual or a bit unpolished at times, his friendliness is heartfelt. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He isn't quick to anger or create drama, so he won't start arguments or say harsh things that add fuel to the fire. Instead, he tries to keep the peace by using humor, kindness, or just being a steady presence.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who will act modern with you but expect you to suddenly become a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values honesty and wants you to feel comfortable being yourself, whether it's just with him or around his family. He doesn't play double standards or put up a show to impress others.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than staying out of it or siding with others. He believes a relationship is about being a team, especially when things get tough. Even if it's awkward or involves his family, he won't leave you feeling alone or unimportant.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who blindly follows his mother's wishes above all else. While he cares for his family, he understands that after marriage, his first loyalty and responsibility is to you. He values your feelings and will stand up for you if something isn't fair.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he is not the kind of man who will share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your privacy and understands that what happens between the two of you should stay between you unless you both decide otherwise. This helps build real trust and closeness between you.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we saw at the start, this guy scores A+. He is truly an exceptional guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels warm, lively, and full of heart. Every day brings laughter, unexpected fun, and a sense of being truly cared for.